EastEnders aftermath. Who will take the bullet? Fan predictions as a firearm lands in Albert Square. Harry Mitchell unwillingly became the holder of a weapon in Wednesday's, August 27th, episode of EastEnders after Ravi instructed him to dispose of Okie's gun. Having tried to defend himself and Kojo, Harry ended up staring straight into the barrel of the weapon as Okie threatened him. Ravi arrived on the scene and lost his temper at Okie's reckless behavior, snatching the firearm away. He then ordered Harry to conceal it, leaving Harry facing another serious problem. Next week's spoilers hint that a shooting will interrupt Patrick and Yolande's wedding day, confirming that the gun will eventually be fired. But who is in danger? These are the most likely victims. 1. Oscar Branning. According to spoilers, Oscar stumbles upon Harry's hidden gun, placing him among the strongest contenders to be injured when the weapon goes off. Fans online have even speculated that Oscar being shot could push Patrick and his family to forgive him for his earlier attack, and perhaps pave the way for Max Branning's comeback. One fan wrote on X, "I've got a feeling Oscar will be the one who gets shot, because that's the only way Patrick and the rest will forgive him when his life hangs in the balance." Another added, "Oscar getting shot could bring Max back. Maybe it'll finally make Patrick forgive him and let them build a bond." Wishful thinking? 2. Anna Knight. Molly Rainford, who plays Anna, is rumoured to be leaving later this year after 2 years on the show. Because of that, many viewers think a tragic twist might explain her exit. "I'm saying it now, Anna Knight will be shot," one fan insisted. Another guessed, "It's either George or Anna. Since Anna is leaving, I think she'll take the bullet for George if Okie pulls the trigger on him." Ravi Gulati. Ravi's actions kicked off the whole mess, pushing Harry into helping him after dragging the unpredictable Okie into his schemes. With Jack now being drawn into the chaos when Oscar shows him the weapon, Ravi might find himself caught in the crossfire. One viewer predicted, "I can see Ravi getting shot, and maybe that's what finally makes him drop the criminal life." 4. Vicki Fowler. Speculation isn't just about the victim, it's also about who fires the shot. The main theory points to Joel, whose temper has been spiraling out of control. With rumours that he'll take someone's life, it's possible Joel will come across the weapon. But who would he target? It could be Vicki who gets shot by Joel, which could explain Sharon's big return, suggested a fan, recalling his recent clash with her. Zoe Slater. The shooting also lines up with another big moment, Zoe Slater's long-awaited comeback to Walford. Could Joel end up shooting her, whether on purpose or by mistake? One viewer asked, what if Joel finds the gun, shoots Zoe, and then we get an emotional hospital scene with Zoe and Kat? 6. Someone else entirely. Some fans think the show might surprise everyone by choosing an unexpected victim. "I'm going with Yolande or Kat, maybe even Priya. Just random guesses," one person wrote. Another wondered, what if Patrick is the one who gets shot at his own wedding, and then Oscar ends up saving him? That would be huge. Still, would the show really put Patrick through another tragedy after all he's endured? EastEnders romance shock. Zoe Slater's possible partner revealed after cast hint. Fans of EastEnders are convinced they've uncovered who Zoe Slater will be paired with when she makes her long-awaited return to Albert Square. The former Walford favourite is set to make a dramatic comeback next week after a brief appearance earlier in the summer. In Wednesday's, August 27th episode, Tommy Moon made contact with his half-sister Zoe for the very first time, following a heated clash with their mum, Kat Moon. Upcoming scenes confirm that Kat, growing frantic, begins searching for Tommy, unaware that he's already gone to track down Zoe. Just as Kat and Alfie fear the worst and worry that Tommy may not return, Kat's phone suddenly rings, and when she rushes outside, Tommy is waiting there. To her complete shock, Zoe is standing beside him, marking her first proper return in years. Why Zoe has stayed away from her relatives for so long is still unclear, but James Farrar, who plays Zach Hudson, recently teased a major development with the Slater clan. Speaking to Digital Spy and Inside Soap, James explained, "It's great to be right in the thick of the drama with the Slaters. Zoe doesn't exactly get along with my on-screen family, but it's exciting. I began my journey on the show in the Vic kitchen, and now I'm back there, this time with the Slaters instead of the Carters. His comments have fueled speculation that Zoe could become romantically linked to Sharon Watts' brother, Zach. On social media, one viewer posted, "Zach and Zoe are definitely going to end up together, and I'm here for it no matter what anyone says." Another fan disagreed, writing, "They're setting up a Zach and Zoe romance when it should be Kelly Taylor. Bring back Zoe's girlfriend, please. I can't handle this." A third person pointed out, James Farrar literally said he's with the Slaters now, so it's obvious Zach is going to couple up with Zoe and start working at the Vic, since he apparently lands a job there soon. Long-term followers of the soap will remember that Zoe and Sharon have a messy history, with Zoe once being involved with Sharon's adoptive father, Dirty Den Watts, as well as her adoptive brother, Dennis Rickman. EastEnders' Michelle Ryan opens up about struggles of stepping back into Walford. Tension is building in EastEnders as Kat Moon prepares to come face-to-face with her daughter Zoe in next week's episodes. Fans were thrilled when Michelle Ryan briefly reprised her role in June for a short 4-episode run, and many have been waiting ever since to see what's next for Zoe. Some viewers have even predicted that her storyline could take a tragic turn. The wait is almost over, as Zoe is set to reconnect with Kat on Monday. Ahead of her big return, both Michelle Ryan and Jesse Wallace appeared on the One Show to tease what's coming. During the chat with presenter JB Gill, Michelle revealed one of the hardest parts of stepping back into the role after so many years, according to OK magazine. She explained, "Something a director said really stuck with me. It's about getting match fit again. I've done other projects, but you'll never work harder than on a soap. So it's about building back up to it. At first I thought, how on earth am I going to do this again? But after a few months of filming, and with everyone being so warm and welcoming, it feels great to be back. It's really about getting back into that high level of work." JB then asked her what it was like walking back onto the set after such a long absence. Jessie admitted, "It felt strange at the start, but then we slipped right back into it." Michelle agreed, adding, "The rapport is there, the chemistry, it's easy, and it's fun." However, the pair also warned that Zoe's homecoming will stir up plenty of drama for the Slater family. Speaking separately about the storyline, producer Ben Wadey said, "It's been 25 years since Zoe and the Slaters first arrived, and as we mark EastEnders' 40th year, we wanted to honour the past while also pushing the show forward. Zoe's return gives us the chance to do both. There's so much more to uncover with her character, and we were excited to explore how Kat would deal with her grown-up daughter re-entering her life." EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.